And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ozzie Albies.
Coming up on 100 RBIs, which is really exciting for everybody to see a guy get to that number. I mean, this is a guy that's able to slow the game down. You see him at times step out, take a deep breath when he's got runners on base. Just seems to be able to lock in, really have a good focus, and drive in those runs in big spots.
The wind of the pitch. That's to third, and that's just foul. Two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This to third, and foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Left-hand hitter waits. And a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. And that ball is out of here. Matt Olson goes deep. His 53rd homer of the year. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and that's through there for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Off the plate, and that's ball 2. In the air to left center. Chisholm settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot, and the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. How about a report on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And up next for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Up the middle. In there safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Runner on at first with one gone. Yuli Gurriel, the next up for the Marlins. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfilders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield. But another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
At the belt and fires. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Jake Berger, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Miami, top of the second, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now Michael Harris. And it is 2-1. And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Eddie Rosario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Back up the, oh, that got him. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Here's Kevin Pillar, having a lot more success on the road this season. Ball to strike. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. Out to short. Wendell. To first. Third out. And that ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Jake Burger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Next one just misses. It's 2-2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Right-hander kick steals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And now the count filled up 3-2. Garrett Hampson waits on deck for Miami. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And the righty deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That to right. Pilar settles under this one. And there's one away.
Batting it, the shortstop,
Here's Joey Wendell.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Here comes a pitch. Strike 3. Got him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Righty delivers, gets a piece, and stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 1 left for Miami. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's a strike and a full count now.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Austin Riley. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 1-1. Just missed. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Albies stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now the designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. Single to right in his first trip. Off the mark there. And the count 2-1. And the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. His 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Lifted in the air out to left. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now it's going to be Orlando Arcia. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
And with the 6-run lead, there are fans that are starting to head to the exits. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Number 65 will take over here on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Now Eddie Rosario. That missed inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, short hop to third. Fires to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan.
And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. Yeah, Morton originally was drafted by the Atlanta Braves in 2002. He was a third-round pick. Their first-round pick that year was Jeff Francoeur. Their second-round pick that year was Brian McCann. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it. And ended up winning a World Series with Brian McCann in 2017, but they were wearing Astros uniforms.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. And the Marlins down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. At the belt and fires. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases, his 37th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
One strike.
In the air, left field. Hampson under it. Brings it in. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 1-1. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 7.
Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jake Burger. Ball to strike. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Sanchez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Next offering way off the plate. That's in there.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, one out. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Hampson. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Marlins strand a pair. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the fifth, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Man at first, and now here is Travis d'Arnaud. He's already homered in this game. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
He goes down looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Ozuna off of first with 2 away. And that one missing low. Next pitch is downstairs. And here it comes. And he pumps it a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 62.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And the right-hander deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And it is gone. They go back to back. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 10-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Pillar next up for the Braves. Right-handed reliever. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies digs in now. 1 for 3. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 10-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Now batting.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Next pitch is outside. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October. He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's all for Charlie Morton, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Bryce Elder. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 55, Bryce Elder.
Two on with one out. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. And a pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. Goes down looking.
Now batting.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run is in. De La Cruz around third. He's in there. And it's now 10-2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
On the ground, right side, Albies on to first. Ball game. And the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.